Hi everyone, good to see you again. Today we continue to talk about the AI feature on columns. We keep enhancing the AI feature, make it do more work for us, because I firmly believe AI is the best user interface. I mean, if it can do right, user interface is like to help us to lower the learning curve because a good data storytelling needs a lot of configurations, styling. But what if AI can do more than for us, right? So from data analytics to picking the right visualization to styling it, label it with more information to make a good presentation. That's the core task we do, data storytelling, because we want to presenting better things and sharing things with other people. So today I want to continue to talk about this topic and with and just sharing you or updates on this. The latest update is about the theme styling. So let's take a look at the demo and see how AI can help us to styling the graph. Okay, let's take a look. Quickly jump into a new story. So here, let's just starting from new one. By the way, I just connected earthquake data, which is actually real time data through HTTP connection. HTTP connection, basically, I grab the data URL, and so every time when I analyze that, I can always get the most recent data. I did some testing before, so I can clean it up actually. So in that case, I can do the clear the conversations here. Let's just explore in the data a little bit. For example, like how many rows do I have basically how many rows is that in the data source is 9,949. Show me the column list. I usually start with the column list and a number of rows so I can have relatively concept about what the data look like. So here you can see here's a list of the column list, and you can either scroll it to see all of them, or you can just click to expand it. By the way, for every single every single the conversation, the comments, when you click it, it always copy, so you can easily paste there to continue. But here we can see actually there's quite a lot of informations. Depth arrow, mag type. This is all like a technical kind of things for the Quick data, right? So like how deep that is, what is the mag level, longitude, latitude, what has happened, the gap, and other information. Some of them I even don't understand. But let's just start with something simple, okay? So for example, I want to understand in the last, this is basically the whole month's data because I put it right now. So it's August 8th, August 5th. So I just want to see the timeline of the number of earthquakes look like. So we can do this, like number of earthquakes in a timeline for me. Okay, I want to see a timeline. So hopefully these questions will be allow AI to give me a query, which is I can analyze the count time by time. As you can see, I click this, I can get this kind of I'm sorry, I always have trouble with this kind of like recording tools. By the way, you can see here, July 21st, as we have a small peak here. Of course, because we run this query, you can clearly see it depends on the time series and using the automatic time range, but you can also definitely change it to different, like time window. For example, I want to see the weekly view. This is basically like daily view, right? And this one is even hourly view, like every single hours you can see it's clearly telling you that. And you can also see this is basically just very simple queries about counted. So now we talked about like how AI will come up with a sim for me. So let's try that out. Earthquake, it's a sad disaster. Oh man, I don't know if I can. Okay, I can spare it. Disaster. Could you help style my graph with a bit more sadness. Just testing this. So for this kind of queries, I mean, usually the AI will understand what we're looking for, and it pump up the tasks about say apply size. So hopefully it can come up with good styles for us. I cannot judge like whether it's good or bad, but basically this is like what the AI gives me, right? It tells me this kind of theme express some sadness of there. I can do also ask some simple things. For example, I can say, hey, could you give me a simple scientific theme for this graph. For example, I want to make the graph fit in my paper, like which is usually a science report, scientific like writing, right? I want a simple style. I don't want like fancy colors or whatever. So, by the way, I don't know what the result is. This is all generated by AI. So let's see what we're going to happen and tell if it's fit or not. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, you can always change it like using manual way, right? Okay, so this is like a simple graph. As you can see, it's as simple as some gray color. I think it's pretty good. I mean, in my opinion. In case you are not happy with any, details, for example, like axis color, font color, background, whatever, like traditional way, like this is like what it generated by AI. Basically, you can always like manage your styles easily by save them for future use, apply them anytime, apply save the styles. I can pick any styles I saved it before. Just let you guys know, I mean here. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to share you. In the long run, like I said, AI is a focus for us actually. Columns AI wants to streamline the whole storytelling process. Like what you need to do is just like connect the data. The rest of the things, I mean, they should be using simple, intentional kind of like queries to get whatever you like and easily to share with the world. No matter you want to embed it or share the single graph with people or keep it updated, right? Keep it in sync. This is all what comes AI wants to help you, even though you have little knowledge about the analytics, even though you're non-technical. I mean, you don't need to be claiming anybody to be technical. And I usually say business leaders, they run business, they run small business, medium-sized business, whatever size of businesses. I mean, usually they don't have time or they don't have resource to hire people to look into the data and analyze data for them. But with Columns AI, basically you can just like connect your data, just connect, and the rest of the things just like handle it to Columns AI. That's why this AI module is so important. It probably will worth a lot for us to invest on. For example, like next step we're going to invest on is basically ask the AI to do some data transformation. Sometimes you come in with some raw data, for example, it's uncleaned. It has a lot of like data conjunctions, and you want to clean it up. You want to take some core part extractions, whatever. I mean, I just give some examples about what transformation may means. We do have some features here, but I don't think it's easy for people to use it, like transform key. You can basically just like based on existing data and want to transform it to another way, another style, another format, whatever. And based on that, you do the analysis, right? But it's difficult to use. Even for me, I know a lot of features design is from complex to simple, and I think the AI really gives the opportunity. By the way, I think today's the demo it takes really long time, but just take the chance to really emphasize what we are building and what we are focusing on. I hope you like it. Actually, I personally feel columns really can make a great presentation. Data storytelling, the best data storytelling to you. I'm very confident about that. So stay with us and use it. Send us feedback, and we are going to get on it to make it serve you better. Thank you so much. See you next time.